morning, HCGers. This is Laura. I'm reporting in on VLCD day 15 results, and I was up 0.1. I don't know why. I just was. So I'm trying to stay positive. I have not gone off a protocol, so therefore, I know that it's not anything that I'm doing wrong. I have had some Bragg's liquid amino the past 2 days, but if it's sodium water retention, then oh well, I'll live with it. I know that this is just a process. I'm thinking that potentially maybe this is a set point in my body, 213 something is where my body sat on for a while. I don't know, because after about I reached 209 pounds about 2 years ago, I stopped weighing myself. And the last time I did this diet, and I went to the doctor and he put me on suggested that I take the HCG drops and gave me the information of where I could order them from. I had gone up to 221. So I know that this has got to be maybe some type of set point, and that's why my body is arguing with me so bad about releasing the weight. Logically, though, you cannot not eat. You cannot sustain your weight eating 500 calories a day. I'm not cheating. I'm not eating off protocol. I'm not doing anything different than I've done. So I just think it's more of a set point, and maybe them fat cells are just filling up with water, and I'm just gonna have a whoosh day. Trying to stay positive. Don't knock me. It's my journey, so I get to make my own story up. And if it makes me feel better and keeps me on track, then so be it. I can live in this fantasy world. Seriously though, I am trying to fix my relationship with food. I haven't had a very good relationship with food. I know that I use food as my drug. It has always been my coping mechanism. And now that I'm an adult, and there's a couple of things that write into it. As a child, I was sexually abused, and this is my way of protecting myself. I recognize that. I think if I'm not pretty and attractive, then nothing's going to happen to me and I'm going to stay safe. I am safe, and I know that. I know how to protect myself now. I definitely have a voice. I did learn that. And the other thing that affects me with my food journey is growing up. I shared that we lived in the hood of Seattle, and you could only go to the food bank every 2 weeks. And my mom, being mentally challenged, was not very good with shopping and food and money, and didn't take care of us the best. And she did her best that she could. I recognize that today. But she would go shopping with food stamps, and she would give her food away. Well, they need it more than we do. And so we relied on the food bank a lot. And so we were lucky as a child to have beans. And I recognize that now that I have an abundance of resources, I hoard food. Oh, I'm a food hoarder. I have 2 freezers. I have 3 pantries. I have a basement that I store food in. Canned food, and things like that. And I'm I'm learning to get over that, and everybody laughs at me, but you know, all my kids know they can come to the house at any time and get into the freezers and get what they want or need. So it's just kind of funny. But I'm trying to walk through this journey and remove one layer of issues at a time. And I recognize that as I lose weight, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just not an overly religious person, but I'm just putting trust in a higher being. And I do believe in a higher being. I just don't know which one. And I don't really care. I just putting my trust in that when it's right, and things are going to work out the way that they need to work out. And that's what I'm holding on to. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to not lose weight and to only eat 500 calories a day. But I know logically that I'll lose weight. And I've had some non-scale victories, you know. This morning I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear because I have to get up in front of 300 people and give a quality topic presentation today. And I was not near as stressed as I normally would be. I feel better about myself, and trying to figure out what I was going to wear that wasn't overly professional, but was, you know, I don't know, looked decent on me. I had to put some clothes in the Goodwill bin because I have lost so much weight that some of my clothes are just too baggy. I really realized that I no longer need to wear a 2X. And some of my 1Xs are, you know, depending on the brand, are starting to get too big. And that makes me feel good. I was able to fit into a pair of Talbot's 14 women's, which is great because I had bought them and they didn't fit, and that was an awakening, you know. And when I had to give up my 16 women's and I was having to wear some 18s is when I said, that's it, I'm done. So even if I'm not losing weight, my body's changing, and I'm very appreciative of that. And it at least is giving me that additional boost that I need. I don't know. This is just, this diet causes you to do so much inner working that it's, hopefully this time around, I'm doing it for the right reasons and it'll stick, you know. But I'm the only one that bends that elbow and puts the food up to my mouth. So I'm the one that needs to change for the good. It's not the diet that worked or didn't work. It's the choices that I make. Anyways, trying to stay positive, even though I've been up the last 2 days for no apparent reason. You guys have a great day.